Greg Spencer, as I alluded to in the first half, but by number 2, Juan Duch. Back to the action, Scarpazza Holmes in their black and whites, push it through to Duch, number 2, our goal scorer, and it rolls out, throw in. Shoppers, put it long, and it rolls out, in and out, great call, throw in for Robertson. Puts it high, finds Duch. Duch can't reach it. Cefalo will have to race. He beats his man. Farmer chips it through the middle. Picked up quickly by Senes. Over the head of Zapitny. A push from behind. Good call. A good fair call. And I've noticed, John, and I hope you'll agree, that the tempo has certainly picked up in the final 15 minutes of that first half.
Yes. Yes, certainly. Both sides, 50-50, I would imagine.
Yep.
You know, nobody's got the edge at all, I don't think. Even though the Holmes had the
shoppers,
a lot of the shoppers had a lot of the play
right.
in the Scarpazza half in the first half.
That's right. Still, the play.
Yeah, they didn't score.
That's right. There it goes. You don't have
still
to.
50-50. I was there. You know, 55-45, if you like.
Nice long kick by Robertson. Fed it well, but couldn't reach Columbus. Good race through Chimolero. It's rejected. Columbus turns on it, loses it. Picked up quickly. I believe that's Zapitny. Puts it long to Greg Spencer. If he can reach it, he can't. Rolls out. I believe that's a throw-in. Of course, it is a little difficult for us with not the aid of the corner flags. Nice throw-in. As he pulls it down, pushes it through, and wins another throw-in. A fair crowd tonight, John, I'd have to say. Maybe 20 or 30 fans here tonight.
It's increased. Yes, halfway through the first,
it's
first half.
Exactly. Good ball. Lofthouse heads it on. It's going to be a race for a good race on by, I believe that's...
shot himself.
I could be mistaken. It appeared to be Chimolero, but from our angle, and of course with a bit of the sun in our eye, makes it a little difficult. Beautiful evening for soccer here at Caton's. I would say in the low 20s degrees Celsius, that is. Very clear skies, very little wind. Perfect conditions for a Wednesday evening soccer match. Nice long kick by Scarpazza Holmes, picked up by Farmer. Farmer will race onto it. Easy pickings for the goalkeeper, Swift. Swift throws it down. It's going long, but no, it stays in. It may roll out, and it does finally, about 5 yards from the end touch. Throw in for Robertson. As he considered the goalkeeper, so did Shoppers. Try to reach Cefalo. Cefalo will throw. Oh, a dangerous kick there. Lofthouse. Senes. To number 10. Doulis. Jim Doulis puts it down the line. Nice ball for number 9. I believe that's Dolan. Dolan couldn't hold on to it. And once again results in a throw-in. Throw-in, Shoppers. Puts it long over the head of Doulis. Senes chips it. It's still live. It's pushed from behind. Good call by the referee. Free kick. As a strong and loyal British fan, I would have to say, and ask you, John, how was the loss by England taken? And in the end, did this still not assist the British soccer enthusiasm, even though they didn't reach the finals with the European Cup?
Well, let's put it this way. It was still a full house at the final.
That's right.
And there weren't all Germans or Czechoslovakians.
That's right.
There weren't all them. So somebody filled it.
That's right. It certainly was our loyal fans in England.
Yeah, yeah.
Back to the action. Good long pass. Well picked up by Zapitny. I personally, after having lost the interest after Italy was bounced out, became a strong supporter of both Portugal and England, and unfortunate for both of them to leave early.
Yes.
Long kick, no problem there. Not a serious effort by any stretch of the imagination. But once again, and just coming from a viewer here in North America, it was great to see it on TV. The soccer coverage was excellent. I would say that we had 1 or 2 games a day. And although it didn't rival the excitement that was created after the World Cup in the United States, it still created some momentum that's there to hold on to. And John, I know the excitement in England will always be there for soccer. It's been part of their heritage and tradition for numbers of years, if not centuries.
Right.
But for us North Americans, especially Canadians, we need that television exposure to Europe as we still try to build our game.
That's right. Yes, of course. I mean, every little village
In England.
in England has got a football ground. And in the summer, this time of the year, it's the local cricket ground.
Oh, there you go.
That's what
Something
they
that
do.
we discussed earlier.
That's the way they do it.
Good touch there. Here comes Shoppers with a good chance. A well-saved ball.
saved.
Beautiful save by Costa. A foul in the 18 will result in a free kick for Scarpazza, but that, I believe, is the 7th save tonight for Costa, the 3rd serious challenge by Shoppers, and he's been up to the task every time. Beautiful save, Steve Costa. Free kick, Jeff Loftus. The referee informs Jeff Loftus of possible some comments that were made during that play, but still, free kick to the black and white. Well taken, picked up by Robertson. Robertson looks long. Safala tries to pick it up in the middle. Good race on by number 10 of Shoppers to steal that one. Doulis. Loftus tries to feed Robertson, who unfortunately had it deflect off of his arm. Dimitri Senis picks it up quickly, sets up for the free kick. And the Scarpazza defensive core set up a wall. Looks like Safala and Robertson go together, and here comes Farmer to pick up number 2, John Johnson. Free kick, Shoppers, a good 22 or 3 yards out. Oh, a long crack with a lot on it, but just a little too high for Malonis.
Run over on the highway.
And once again, the ball, in fact, does, John, roll out onto Rideau Street, which fronts us here at Cadence. Once again, folks, want to inform you that you are joining us here on Ontario Soccer Week on CableNet 13 here in Kingston and on the Cable View program in Belleville for our 3rd exciting season, supporting local soccer throughout southeastern Ontario.
Oh, that didn't take long.
As we wait for Scarpazza Homes to set up the goal kick in the second half. Now I know for the North American, and with this comment I'm going to focus more on the United States, football, as you well know, in the United States means football and not soccer as we know it. But that is really one of the heart sports of the United States besides baseball. Soccer and hockey, probably 3rd and 4th, maybe not in that range. Is football, American football, picking up in Europe, and do you think that's a threat to soccer over there?
Well, no, I don't think so. I don't think so.
The loyalty for soccer will remain.
Yes. I don't think so. It is on television, but very late at night on the commercial on the commercial channels. Yes, and I believe they have it on the Sky or cable, but I don't have Sky or cable anyway.
So it certainly isn't enjoying the success of soccer.
That's right.
Against Stennis with a corner kick. Puts it low this time. Well deflected. It's still in danger. A lot of deflections going on within the 18. Against Shoppers. Win another corner. And a few emotions being shared. Which was in effect a fair play. But a possible collision of bodies. I noticed during the half that Scarpazza were intent on playing closer to the man. Well saved by Costa as he
got to touch the goal.
Beautiful. His fist is out of the zone against Shoppers. Set it up. A good turn there. and chipped out of danger. Farmer chases it on. Columbus assists, but Shoppers pick it up. Senes playing a very strong game. Lofthouse clears it well. Looks for Columbus. Pulls it down, beats his man, good play. Couldn't reach it. A long effort as the Pitney helps out. Wins the ball, rolls it out for a corner. Certainly, considering the situation, made a good play of it. Once again, as always, we feature at the end of the match our St. Lawrence Met players and referees of the game, and we certainly encourage you, the fan, to join us here at Ontario Soccer and come and discuss with us what you enjoy about local soccer and our show. As the fans continue to go here at Caton's, we enter the second half with another corner kick for Shoppers. Well headed out, another corner kick. Again, Senes to take the corner kick. With Sav Stratus pushing through. It's high, it's over the heads of the goalkeeper. Rolls out of bounds. I believe that will be a goal kick for the black and white. One comment that I wanted to make last week, in fact, I will make it this week. I had the opportunity to discuss international soccer and the intentions of the Canadian Soccer Association for Toronto. In fact, many of you at home will know that the CSA over the past number of years has attempted to hold exhibition matches, the Skydome Cup, Olympic qualifying matches in Toronto and through Canada. It appears that because of the unfortunate turnouts of attendance in Toronto, which is in fact Canada's largest city, Toronto in the future may not have any more international soccer matches at its grounds, that being Varsity, which is the biggest grass stadium in Toronto. The reason for that, a good race on, and it's a tie game, a beautiful run on by, I believe that's Malonis, as he beat two defenders and fed it on well. To the Shoppers forward, I'm going to have to, I'm not going to make a guess as I did in the first half. But nonetheless, a good effort by Malonis, who now has tied the game. Unfortunate for Scarpazza as they defended well. But back to my earlier comments, John, because of the poor attendance, and in fact, the attendance, when it does come out to the international matches for Canada, say in Portugal, etc., the majority of the fans seem to be going there for the European clubs, and the support for the Canadian squad is very poor. For that reason and the expense of holding matches in Toronto, it appears that the CSA is confident that in the future they will be having more of those matches in Edmonton, which for us is a good 3 or 4, if not more, hours away. Actually more, probably by flight. So for the Toronto fans at large and us in Kingston, who are only a number of hours away from Toronto, unfortunately, in the future, we'll have to resort to television to enjoy those matches. A foul by Dimitri Salas on Blake Farmer, number 19, resulting in a free kick. I would have to say, unfortunate for Farmer, he looks somewhat injured off of that play, off that tackle. And for Scarpazza Holmes, that's number 11. O'Brien lining up with Robertson. O'Brien chips it in. Senes heads it out. Johnson is there. Kicks it, puts it out of bounds, throw in for the black and white. Robertson